What is going on, everyone? Anthony Drew Gary here, and this week on the How To Show, we are talking about how to capitalize on your crypto losses. And if you're watching this video, it leads me to believe that you have some crypto losses. Quite honestly, I am not aware of anybody in my circle who doesn't have some crypto losses because it's been a pretty wild ride. And the reason I wanted to talk about that this week is to capitalize on all of the FTX headlines. The crypto space, and I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on it, but is pretty juicy right now. A lot of things going on, a lot of things that a lot of folks probably don't understand. But I do think that most folks can understand one thing, and that's that Bitcoin started the year at roughly $47,000 per coin. And right now, as of the time of this recording, it is trading for roughly $17,000. And so if you bought Bitcoin in January, you're taking a bath on it right now. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going into the hows or the whys or the whether it's going to recover, because none of that matters for the purpose of this video, because there's an opportunity to cash in on the benefit of the fact that it went down if you find yourself in that position. So I want to spend some time talking about what is basically tax loss harvesting. And that sounds really complicated, but it doesn't really have to be. And so practically speaking, there's a carve out right now because the United States tax code considers cryptocurrency property. And that is important because it basically delineates it as being different than stocks or bonds or mutual funds. And so you have the opportunity basically between now and the end of the year, if you have not already, to sell off some of your cryptocurrency and immediately buy it again and realize the loss between the price you bought it for several months ago or several years ago, whenever you bought it, and the price it is right now. And so practically speaking, you can trade your Bitcoin, and a few seconds later, a few minutes later, you can pick it back up for virtually the same price. It may shift a little bit because the market is everlasting and ever going. It moves all the time. But you have the opportunity here to basically memorialize some of your Bitcoin losses. And this is important because up to $3,000 per year, you can use those losses, even though you haven't technically lost anything because you bought it right back if you intend to buy it right back. You can use those losses to offset some of the other income that you make. And so basically this is called a wash sale if you were doing it with stocks, and this isn't allowed to happen if you do it with stocks. You typically have to wait 30 days in order to buy it again, or you have to buy something slightly different. Whole bunch of rules about that because stocks are treated as securities where cryptocurrency is currently treated as property. And want to make an emphasis that this video is being recorded in November of 2022. And so if in the future this rule or regulation changes, you need to do your homework on it at the time. But I don't personally know anybody who's bought Bitcoin and hasn't watched this wild ride we're on, or many of the other cryptocurrencies. If you find yourself in a situation where you have a position in a cryptocurrency that has lost you money, you may want to consider selling it and buying it right back if you believe in the concept, just because you can, again, memorialize the tax benefit to that and offset some of your other income. And so want to draw some attention to the way that the tax rules work out on that. Hopefully, if you've lost a lot on these things, that it improves for you over time. And so if nothing else, this is just a token to be able to realize a little bit of tax savings just based on the situation you find yourself in. So that's going to bring this episode of the show to a close. Hopefully this is valuable to you. Hopefully you can use it. Hopefully you don't have to use it every year, but it is available right now. So feel free to shout out with a comment down below if you find yourself in this situation or if this video is beneficial to you. Love to interact with you there, and I will with every single person that does it. So you can be the first to know about new content each and every week by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. And as always, you can get in touch with me in the comments down below if you've got any ideas for future topics on the show, want to leave me feedback, want to let me know that this video was awful and that I need to do a better job. I will read those too. And as always, if you are looking to buy or sell a home in the Indianapolis market, or soon to be in other markets, maybe, question mark, we'll talk about that later. I can help you do that, especially in Indianapolis. Until next time, this is Anthony Drew Gary, host of The How To Show, signing off.